Imagine running a company worth tens of billions of dollars, yet quietly wondering if you have enough cash to survive the next few months. Every hour, millions of dollars are leaving your bank account. Investors are losing patience. Short sellers are betting that your company will fail. Employees are working around the clock. And the product that is supposed to save the business can't even be built fast enough. This wasn't a startup operating from a garage. This was Tesla. In 2018, one of the world's most valuable electric vehicle companies came dangerously close to collapse during what Elon Musk would later call production hell, a period when one manufacturing decision threatened billions of dollars in shareholder value, Tesla's reputation, and perhaps the future of the entire electric vehicle industry. The question wasn't whether Tesla could become profitable. The question was whether Tesla would survive long enough to find out. Tesla had already achieved something extraordinary. After years of skepticism, it had proven that electric cars could be fast, desirable, and technologically advanced. The Roadster had challenged assumptions. The Model X had won awards. The Model X showcased innovation, even if its complexity created manufacturing headaches. But there was one enormous problem. Luxury cars alone could never fulfill Elon Musk's mission of accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy. Tesla needed a car for the mass market. That car was the Model 3. Hundreds of thousands of people placed deposits before production even began. Demand appeared limitless. Wall Street saw an opportunity. Customers saw the future. Tesla saw the biggest gamble in its history. Because designing a revolutionary car is difficult. Mass-producing hundreds of thousands of them is something entirely different. Tesla's strategy was bold. Instead of slowly increasing production, the company attempted one of the fastest manufacturing scale-ups the automotive industry had ever seen. Factories were redesigned. Production lines became increasingly automated. Robots replaced tasks traditionally performed by experienced workers. The vision was ambitious. Machines building machines. In theory, automation would reduce costs and increase speed. In reality, it became a nightmare. Robots malfunctioned, parts failed to arrive on time, assembly lines stalled, production targets were repeatedly missed. By the end of the first quarter of 2018, Tesla had produced only a fraction of the vehicles it had promised investors. Meanwhile, the company continued burning enormous amounts of cash. In 2018 alone, Tesla recorded approximately $21.5 billion in revenue, but profitability remained elusive, and free cash flow was under intense pressure for much of the year. Critics argued that Tesla's business models simply didn't work. Many believed bankruptcy was only a matter of time. Pressure inside Tesla became relentless. Employees worked exhausting shifts. Engineers slept inside the factory. Temporary production lines were assembled in desperate attempts to increase output. Elon Musk later admitted he was spending nights on the factory floor, not as a publicity stunt, because there simply wasn't enough time to leave. Every production delay increased costs. Every missed target damaged credibility. Every disappointing quarter gave investors another reason to panic. Tesla's stock became one of the most heavily shorted in the U.S. market. Billions of dollars were being wagered against the company. The media questioned whether Musk had overpromised. Analysts questioned whether Tesla could raise enough capital. Suppliers questioned whether payments would arrive. The company wasn't just fighting competitors, it was fighting time itself. Then came what many consider the breaking point. Production hell reached its peak. Tesla needed to produce 5,000 Model 3s per week to demonstrate that large-scale manufacturing was possible. Failure would likely trigger even greater financial pressure, deeper investor skepticism, and renewed fears about Tesla's long-term viability. The pressure became intensely personal. Musk later described 2018 as one of the most painful periods of his career. Stress was overwhelming. Sleep became rare. Every week felt like a countdown. Would production increase quickly enough? Would customers lose faith? Would investors continue supporting the company? Or would Tesla become another ambitious startup that simply grew too fast? No one knew. Not Wall Street, not employees, not even Elon Musk himself. Looking back, it's easy to focus on the outcome, but that's not what made 2018 extraordinary. What made